So I'll talk a little bit now about the fresh cow index. So fresh cow index, or FCI, is the ratio of energy corrected milk on test day on the first test day divided by the predicted energy corrected milk. In the formula, it's basically the first test day ECM and the first test day between 5 and 40 days in milk divided by what we predicted that cow should be able to produce times 100. So why do we put it on a scale like that? 100 means the cow did what we actually thought she would do. So if we believe a cow was capable of producing 90 pounds of milk, she did 90 pounds, her FCI would be 100. She does better, it'd be a value over 100. If she does worse, it will be a value below 100. So she underperformed. So the question then you probably are asking, how do we define, what FCI, how is FCI calculated? How do you come up with that predicted energy corrected milk? So that took a lot of research. We worked together with Dr. Albert de Vries from the University of Florida. And a lot of parameters go into this calculation. So there's 25 of those. So the breed of the animal, when she calved to adjust for seasonality, the region, cows have different, where they live has impact on their performance, how many times she's milked, her calving ease. We use the genetic information that was obtained through the Council on Dairy Cattle Breeding. If the cow started her lactation with an abortion, what was her gestation length between when she was bred and actually calved, and her age at calving. In addition, for a first lactation animal, we look at the dam's performance. How did her mother perform in her first lactation? On a cow that already had a lactation, we look at her prior lactation as a source of, how do we think this cow will produce her next lactation? Lactation number, the length of the dry period, how many days in milk she had in her prior lactation, and how many days open she had. So those are all parameters that go in the model to calculate that predicted energy corrected milk. And like I said, it's only calculated for animals 5 to 40 days in milk, because once you go beyond 40 days, you're not really looking at the impact on the initial calving.